Michael Jackson was famed for his high-pitched, softly spoken voice, sounding almost childlike in interviews. But was it his real voice or was he putting it on? For years it has been speculated that the unusual pitch came about when Father Joe allegedly made him undergo chemical castration at the age of 13 in a bid to keep his singing voice high, as it was in the days of the Jackson 5. According to shamed Dr. Conrad Murray, who was convicted of Jackson's involuntary manslaughter in 2009, the singer confided in him that had been given hormone injections as a child. For more of the news you care about, straight to your inbox, sign up for one of our daily newsletters here. Writing in his 2016 self-published book This Is It: The Secret Lives of Dr. Conrad Murray and Michael Jackson, he said, "I often saw Jackson at his most exposed and confessional. He only agreed to share after making me swear, 'You will never breathe a word.' Never." I agreed. I was shocked when Jackson told me. It would explain all of Michael's unusual behavior as well as his morphological changes. Murray, who served 4 years for administering the fatal mix of propofol and other sedatives that killed Jackson in June 2009 but maintains his innocence, later branded Joe one of the worst fathers in history. However, Jackson's good friends Liza Minnelli and David just once contradicted his account, letting slip that the star had a second, secret voice. "I think people don't know the real him. He doesn't talk like that," the David told US chat show host Larry King in 2002. Like everyone else, Liza believed his high-pitched tone was real and said she got a shock when she picked up the phone one night and heard him talking to husband David in his real voice. "I said, 'Michael, you're busted. I got you now. All these years you've been talking that voice,'" she recalled. So what was his real voice like? In 2005, Court TV's Diane Dimond said Jackson actually had a big, deep sound. "Somewhere in there, especially if you bring him bad news or if you make him mad, his voice gets very, very deep," she told Access Hollywood. "I was there one day when someone asked him about Gloria Allred, the attorney that has sort of dogged him, and turned around in one foul swoop and said she can go to hell in this big, deep masculine voice." And Good Morning Britain host Piers Morgan corroborated her story, claiming the star once let his secret tone slip during a telephone interview. He said, "The weirdest thing about Michael Jackson, which encouraged my suspicions about him as a human being, was that when he talked about charity and children he had this very soft, high-pitched voice. When I changed the subject to business his voice dropped several octaves and he became a completely different person to talk to. That was weird to me. That showed me that he was a different, multifaceted different character depending on the subject matter." But why create a fake voice? David and Liza believed Jackson crafted a public persona to protect his inner self after years of hurt. "This is who you think I am. And I can be me within these walls. But you can't come in," Liza explained. "Has been hurt too much, Larry. I mean, things have said kind of rotten things about him. The person that we know is a rather regular guy, believe it or not." In his lifetime, Jackson never weighed in on rumors about his voice, but he did repeatedly accuse his father of abuse, claiming the patriarch forced him to strip, covered him in oil and beating him with an iron cord. "He would just whip you all over your face, your back, everywhere," he once said, revealing his mother Catherine would plead with him to stop. He continued, I would just give up, like there was nothing I could do, you know. And I hated him for it. Have you got a story to share? We want to hear all about it. Email us at yourmirror@mirror.co.uk.